Welcome back to my channel. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is MJ Obazuaye and I create content from Dublin, Ireland. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is part 2 on the series on how to have a recession-proof career. So if you missed the previous video, I will link it on the top for you, the part 1 of this series. Click on it, watch it, and learn how to use preparation as a strategy for a recession-proof career. And secondly, how to dig in. Here I'll be continuing on the third strategy to apply to have a recession-proof career, which is for you to hide. What does it mean to hide? Number one way for you to hide is for you to stay in a recession-proof industry. Due to COVID, actually, there are so many industries that have been affected, especially the hospitality and travel industry. If you can stay in a recession-proof industry, you are likely not to be affected by the recession. Example of a recession-proof industry would be healthcare sector, government sector, or education. Those three areas are sure banker. So another way to hide is for you to stay in school. I know a lot of us, once we finish learning, maybe getting a degree or a postgrad, we say, that's it, I'm not learning again. Now is the best time for you to hide in school. You don't have to really go back to the university. There's so many ways to learn these days. Online degree, online diploma, online certification. There are so many options for you to explore. Research them and hide by taking those courses. A lot of us tend to believe that we don't need education to be successful. I understand that. What I would definitely point to is the fact that not all of us will be Bill Gates. However, with education, at least according to research, getting education or gaining education can help you or catapult you to a greater earning potential. Imagine if you've gone to school to learn software engineering, you decided to progress in your career and acquire a new skill in that field. Imagine if any recession hits, you are likely to earn money, to be in employment compared to someone who dropped out of school. I'm not recommending that the only way out or to be successful is education, but education has proven to be a way for you to continue to earn money consistently and for you to go to the next level in your career. Consider to hide in education or to continue to hide in a recession-proof industry, which could be healthcare sector, government sector, or education. So the next step for you to have a recession-proof career is for you to run. What does it mean to run? It means for you to run from one industry to another. I previously mentioned recession-proof industries. Are you in a position whereby if anything happens, you are likely to be chopped off? It is time possibly for you to strategically run to another industry, to a new job title, to a new place, to a new industry, or to a new organization or company. Those are 4 ways to run. Move, but be strategic in your move. Majority of you may not know, I strategically moved from one industry to another in the middle of this pandemic. That was a strategic move for me and one that was long overdue. Before I made the move, I weighed all my options. I weighed my gain, I weighed my loss. In this case, there was no loss, it was more of gain for me, and so I strategically moved. So before you move, check your gain and check your loss before you run. So how can you do this strategic move? Number 1, attend conferences related to the area where you want to move. And number 2, I always recommend broaden your network. Connect with the right people who can help you if anything ever goes wrong. So even in your move, you have to be extremely flexible. Geographically, where can you move to? Think of those things. It can really broaden your chances of landing the right opportunity. So for example, I live in Dublin. If I'm willing to work in Glasgow, starting remotely, I tell my organization I can start remotely, then I plan to move in the future. It's a good time to start. You probably gain up to like 6 to 9 months before you even go on site or before you move physically to their premises. Think about it and be strategic about it. It makes a lot of difference in how you strategically recession-proof your career. So within your organization, recession time is a good time for you to listen closely to see what they are saying. What are they saying in your organization? Is there going to be any layoffs? Listen closely. Connect with the right people, even within your organization, so you know whether to stay or to run. Running is good, but be strategic in your run, no matter where you run to. Moving into hospitality at this point in time would be a bad move, even if it means you will earn more money. Probably I won't recommend you make that kind of move. However, if the industry you're moving into is proven to be recession-proof, why not? Take a leap, take chances, and sometimes this is how to grow in your career. But whatever you do, weigh your loss and weigh your gain before you move, whether to a new place, to a new job title, to a new location, or to a new industry altogether. In my next video, which will be part 3 of how to have a recession-proof career, I'll be teaching you on how to build and finally how to invest. Again, I want to thank you so very much for joining me on this series of how to have a recession-proof career. I'll speak to you on part 3 of this series. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed already. I want to thank you again for watching, and I'll speak to you soon on my next video.